What's going on, brother? Oh God, it's gonna.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I gotta get it.
Oh, I gotta get that foam.
Get it.
Beer foam. I don't want to call it what it other. I don't want to call it its other name.
Yeah. Good call.
This is a family pod. Okay, this is a family podcast. No bad thoughts.
Gotcha.
What's going on with you, brother?
Just doing, homeowner stuff.
I was gonna yes end you into some homeowner stuff too. And you beat me to it. Damn it! Man,
Work and just trying to get everything, get life back on track after a couple of crazy weeks.
Tumultuous weekends of moving stuff.
Yeah, moving and all that good stuff.
Everything in the new crib?
Yeah, we're all moved out. So actually, my lease was up yesterday.
So
at the apartment. So
nice.
So now we're 100% in.
All right, man. Not going back to the old apartment.
Not unless I want to deal with the loan company.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to deal with them guys.
Never.
Not
try to mess with that. All right, man. So are you comfortable enough and settled enough to give everybody your address now so we can throw a party?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, go ahead and put that. Guys, we're going to drop that on our social, what we're going to do, actually, okay? Just open invitation party.
No date, just whenever.
Just whenever. Just show
up.
Up.
You just whenever. All right.
He has a pool.
There's a creek, actually.
So we're going creek.
Get some crawdads out the creek.
Yes, because that's what we do here in the South, guys.
I don't know if that's a thing or not. There's something living in there. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know if it's crawdads?
Definitely something living in there.
All right, man. Well, I'm glad you're moved in, comfortable, and health and prosperity and all that other good stuff, brother.
Appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much.
Let's get into the news, man, of the week. You ready?
Not the news. Let's go. Hit it. Hit the news, Javi. Talk to myself.
All right, brother. So let's start at the top here, man. I love talking about Marvel news because it just keeps on getting more and more exciting here.
Okay.
So, Wesley Snipes had a Blade trilogy back in the late 90s, 2000s. Now that Blade is back home in the MCU, he's having his own homecoming.
Yep.
We have the great Mahershala Ali playing Blade.
Oh yeah.
And we already knew that.
Yeah. That's been around for a minute.
What we now have is that we bring in Nick Pizzolatto. If you don't know who Nick Pizzolatto is, you've definitely seen his work. If you haven't, go on HBO Max. Soon to just be called Max.
Yes.
Soon. That's actually news itself.
Oh yeah.
Nick Pizzolatto is the creator of True Detective.
Correct.
You ever watched?
No.
Dude, season 1's so good.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
True Detective?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
I don't remember what context it was, but I remember you brought it up and told me to watch it.
Yes.
I definitely said I was going to.
Yeah, you
definitely did not.
Did not. Yeah, dude, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that.
Do that tonight.
Yes, all 11 episodes, damn it. They're an hour and a half long each. Whew. No, dude, this is going to be awesome. So, Nick Pizzolatto is a great storyteller, great writer. This is going to be a dope addition to the MCU here. This is huge because Pizzolatto worked with Mahershala Ali on season 3 of True Detective.
Right.
Season 1 was fantastic.
Okay.
Season 2 was kind of a dud. Ugh. But then they picked it back up with Mahershala Ali in season 3, and it was just really effing good.
Gotcha.
Good, tight writing, a good mystery, murder. It was very captivating. They actually just released a trailer for the fourth season.
Oh, all right.
It takes place in Alaska, but it's all within the same world. So they all are kind of interconnected, and they know of these different mysteries and murders, but all these True Detective stories take place somewhere within the continent, somewhere within the United States.
So is each season kind of like a particular area? Or is it like kind of jump shows to shows?
Yes. So
episodes to episodes, different people.
So the cool thing about season 1 is it's McConaughey,
right,
and your boy, his best friend, his long lost brother Woody, not from Toy Story, Harrelson, and they are detectives, and they're on this murder mystery type thing.
Yeah,
but it spans like 50, 60 years.
Okay.
And it's really, really cool. And it's just a tight story, and it kind of goes back and forth between the two as young detectives on the case and old detectives on the case as well. And that takes place in like Louisiana or something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Second season takes place in L.A. But these L.A. detectives, and it's now time, they know about that great case in Louisiana, right?
Okay.
And then season 3 takes place in another southern city.
They all know what's going on.
And they know about that, but it's like at a different decade, a different time, right? Then we got season 4 coming through, and that's going to be awesome as well. That takes place in Alaska. So he's just a really good storyteller, writer, man. He's exciting. I think he's going to bring some heat to this Blade screenplay. I'm excited now. Right? I was like, okay, well, it's Blade. Mahershala Ali's great.
Yeah.
But what can they – are they – is Blade going to be rated R? Is Blade going to be PG-13? Pizzolatto's going to be able to push the envelope. If they push for a PG-13, he's going to be able to push the envelope to make it as raw and real and good as possible.
Yeah, I mean, Blade's a pretty gory killer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cutting up vampires and stuff.
Wesley Snipes just cussed at everybody the entire time. He dropped all the F-bombs. Like in so many different forms. And it was cool.
Yeah. Well, he was definitely really cool. It was super cool. So, yeah, if we get that rating, we'll be able to see some more. Well, they're not supposed to do the F-bombs in the Marvel universe, right?
They are allowed one because it's a PG-13, but it's also Disney, so.
But, I mean, they don't usually.
They don't, yes. Unless they try to, hide it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
just the
cutscenes,
the F, and then it kind of just cuts off.
What was it? Aunt May who did that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Hey guys, let us know if you're excited about Nick Pizzolatto joining the writing duties for Marvel's Blade. Are you a fan of True Detective? Are you excited about Blade? Let us know, guys. We'll throw this on our socials here. All right, man. So your boy Eddie Munson,
hell yeah,
is getting his career going. I think Stranger Things kicked off this guy's career, man. I'm pretty excited about this. He is set to star in the Gladiator sequel. Now, I don't know why we need a sequel.
It should have happened a long time ago. It was going to happen.
One would think, but Ridley Scott is a man who made Alien back in '77.
It was a long game, right?
It was like 40 years later. You know what? I think I'll make some prequels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's in it for the long game. He's like, yeah, we can spread these royalties out for another 60 years. We're cool.
Yeah, George Lucas didn't even wait that long for his prequels, man. Ridley Scott says, I'll do whatever the hell I want to do, damn it.
Are you a fan of the first Gladiator movie?
Oh, my God, dude. I've watched that so many times, bro.
Yeah, we did when I was in marching band, we did a halftime show based off the score from this movie.
Oh, so epic.
Yeah, it was good times.
So he joins the ranks here of some pretty big heavy hitters right here. We have Pedro Pascal, Denzel Washington joining the cast, Connie Nielsen, she returns, Barry Keoghan, and Damon Hunsu. So some really good actors and he's going to be rounding out the cast, man. So I'm excited. This is going to be I'm excited for him. Ridley Scott does not make bad movies.
Okay.
So that's the up and up.
That's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
And a pretty good cast.
And a pretty good. I just don't know where do we go, right? I don't want to see, Maximus Decimus is Meridius's kid, because that's just like Creed. We're basically doing Creed at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a family.
Or Independence Day Resurgence or something.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a
Best
family
movie ever.
lineage here, but I mean, I couldn't see nothing much about the different characters and where they go from what we saw before to this movie.
Yeah.
Or as far as like a family lineage.
So we shall see, guys. We get to see the sexy Pedro Pascal back on the screen. And actually, Pedro joins Denzel. They were in, what's the new Denzel movie that comes out? The third one. Not The Informant. Dang it. You're not helping.
The Equalizer?
The Equalizer 2. Pedro Pascal was his best friend turned villain.
I 100% helped just now.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So
You're the man. Guys, the Gladiator sequel with Joseph Quinn, Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. You excited for this? Talk to us. Let us know your thoughts. All right, brother. Quick question for you, man.
what you got?
Now that we don't have Mando, or
Why'd you have to bring that up, man? Why'd you got to bring it up? I was just getting over it, man. You know what? At the same time, you know what? We lost Mando, and then we lost New Girl on Netflix as well. We'll talk about that later.
It's not
on Netflix anymore. But it is on Peacock and Hulu.
Okay.
Which isn't necessarily better, but whatever. It's still there somewhere.
They just move around.
Yeah.
They just move around. You know what I mean?
Anyways. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man. So without Pedro Pascal in our life right now, we got to wait for Gladiator 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you watching anything? Enjoying anything? I know you've been moving, but anything?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really haven't, because I've been
Loser.
Every day just trying to unpack some boxes and get settled in.
Yeah.
But I did watch Bright on Netflix the other day.
Is that the Will Smith
Will
joint?
Smith, yeah.
Wow, that's Netflix's first big budget movie, man.
I enjoyed it.
2010? No, not that.
It was,
like 2015, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, I did watch that one. It just came up in like do you want to watch again or something like that on it? Yes, I think I will. Netflix.
What kind of stupid question is that? 2017, excuse me. Dope.
But yeah, I haven't been able to sit down and watch nothing. I mean, anything I have started, it's like a few minutes in, then I find something else to do because I got so much to do right now.
I hear you. Well, whenever you have free time, doesn't take any thinking at all. This is the beauty of what I'm about to tell you. Okay,
Watch True Detective.
No, definitely don't watch True Detective. You don't want to think, bro. If you want your gears to be just going, watch True Detective.
I got you.
If you don't want to think and you just want to laugh, I have a show for you.
Okay.
You can watch it through Amazon Prime.
Okay.
But it's on the channel Freevee.
Okay.
I don't know how many E's and V's and stuff is there, but there's a lot.
I've seen that. I think there's 4 altogether.
There's a lot. So there's a new show with James Marsden called Jury Duty.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the trailer for that, yeah.
Dude, Jury Duty. I'm like 4 or 5 episodes in, man.
And it's just him, right? Like his real life, or him as a person in jury duty.
So
right?
just the context, because they tell you from the get, so nothing is a surprise, okay? There is a made-up case, a made-up judge, a made-up bailiff. James Marsden comes in as James Marsden, okay? All the other jurors, like, they're doing, like, from jury selection to the ones that they pick.
Oh, boy.
They're all actors. Except for one guy.
Oh, no. All right.
And they make him the foreman, like the front man who has to, like, deliver news and like keep everybody together and everything.
Right.
And it's literally like you're watching The Office, how they do like the Real World or some like reality show where like it's just
that
like
sounds great.
Typically juries have to stay away and they don't, like, there's no access and everything, but this one's recorded, it doesn't make sense that they're recorded. He doesn't even realize or even care. He's just like, all right, cool, whatever, we're getting recorded.
Yeah.
The crap they put him through, though, is so money, bro.
I have seen that, the trailers for that, and been interested.
And, like, it's in L.A., so the fact that James Marsden is there to add, like, a little bit of realness to it, right? But he's outlandish. He's crazy.
Yeah.
The entire time, man. Highly recommend. I've been watching an episode every night. Great show.
Good deal.
All the buckets of popcorn, bro.
Yeah, definitely one I've had on a list to check out.
Good deal, man. Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
In this week's episode, we're discussing The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Next Goal Wins, and our Movie of the Week, 500 Days of Summer. All right, team. So we have some trailers for you. We're returning to The Hunger Games.
Oh, wow.
And we have a Taika Waititi soccer flick.
Why not?
Check out our YouTube page for the full reactions, man. Kind of excited for these.
Yes.
Yeah, team. So we have The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. A Coriolanus Snow mentors and develops feelings for the female District 12 tribute during the 10th Hunger Games. JV.
Yeah.
Did you watch the J-Law ones?
Yes, I did see them.
What are your thoughts about the J-Law trilogy, man?
I mean, as a movie,
was it better?
itself?
Was it not better than the Captain America trilogy that we got, man? Just so much better,
it's
right?
Just
Chris
way
Evans
over
or Katniss Everdeen? I mean, Captain America, Steve Rogers, Katniss with a bow. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like a movie as a whole, I mean, they were okay. I didn't really like read the books and stuff like that, so
No, pass.
So,
Read books around here.
I mean, I watched them. I think at least once each one.
Same.
But you know, wasn't really nothing I got into. Like, wasn't out trying to dress up like her or nothing like that.
Oh, you didn't go as Katniss back in
No.
Halloween?
No, sure didn't.
Missed that boat. I don't know what the hell this like. I enjoyed the first movie.
Right.
The second two was a little like, all right, because like they're trying to tell some epic young adult novel story.
Okay.
But they're not telling us anything. They're just showing us things, right? We're not really learning about the world. We're more learning about the fact that these games happen and they have to be stopped. They can't do this anymore. You can't do this to children, right?
But they keep doing it.
But like, there's no like, why? Like, what's the real reason? Like, what's the whole political game to it, right? Like, this might give us that like those Star Wars prequels where things start to make sense.
Right, connecting some dots.
Am I excited for this? No.
Yeah.
This trailer was not like Peter Dinklage is always cool.
Right.
Viola Davis is always money, but like everybody else, I'm not really interested in this. Will it bring in some money? Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Oh yes.
It's very popular franchise, and we got Francis Lawrence coming back.
I think this kind of like a niche thing. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Where if you love the books and you like the movies, which most people don't like the movies after they read the books, but this may be one of those where you just kind of got to see it.
Yeah.
To see if it is any good, just compared to some books and stuff like that. But that's not how I live my life. Some people do.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'll check it out. Not in theater. Will not be in there first night.
You ain't gonna go
opening weekend.
We ain't dressing up opening night.
No, I won't be dressing up like Viola Davis's character with the big hair. Not for this one. But We'll see. We'll throw this on our socials, guys.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. I don't know. I feel like I feel like we're not too far removed from that trilogy to actually appreciate it and have prequels.
Okay.
Like what we talked about Ridley Scott, we talked about Star Wars, but like what those guys did is that they had their movies.
Yeah.
And then 40 years later,
yeah.
they're making their prequels.
Yeah, yeah.
And those have lived on, and we appreciate those movies that they made, and the prequels, we're enjoying those as well. Some more than others, Jar Jar Binks, but
I mean,
but
do what you got to do.
We got to do what you got to do. I don't know, guys. With us on our socials, blah. Leave it at that. All right, team. So we have next goal wins. According to IMDb here, we have the story of the infamously, I can't talk again. I don't need to read stuff, okay? This is the story of the infamously terrible American Samoa soccer team, known for a brutal 2001 FIFA match. They lost 31-0.
Those IMDb summaries are getting you, man.
This is getting me, man. Tearing me up inside, bro. Making me tongue-tied. Give me your thoughts on this, brother.
I mean, right off the bat, laughing through the whole trailer. We got Will Arnett, Michael Fassbender. I think, as far as like Michael Fassbender's character, he's gonna be serious, right? He's gonna be the serious part of the movie, and then we're gonna have everybody else picking on him through this whole movie. At least that's what the trailer was.
Yeah.
And he's going to be the punching bag for everybody else to be funny. But the trailer-wise, I mean, everything through it was hilarious. I don't really watch these kind of movies much as like a go-to thing. But I'm curious to see what Taika's going to do in this one with these guys.
Yeah, man, this is Taika returning to form, right? Give me a small budget movie that I can just add my comedic flair to.
Yeah.
He wrote the screenplay with Ian Morris. Michael Fassbender as this guy who is a soccer coach, but kind of a drunk, kind of an alcoholic, kind of a loser.
Yeah. Apparently not a very good. Well, I don't know if he's not a good coach or if he's just, if he lost his job for his drinking and stuff like that. Not really sure why he lost his job.
But then he's surrounded by, Taika makes appearance, like you said, Will Arnett, Elizabeth Moss, and all these great, like, Samoan actors. I love that, man. Taika's bringing everybody into this movie to have a good time. It's going to tell the story of this loser team, man.
Yeah.
And, I just hope that they score one goal at least. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and these guys can play the funny over to the serious as well. This cast of actors. So
yeah, man,
see a little bit of all of it.
I think so, man. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna throw us on our socials. This is a movie that I definitely would check out in theaters, man. I'm a big fan of Taika Waititi's directing, his comedy.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's in it himself, let's go. Let's go to the movie.
Always.
All right, brother, you ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, man.
Kind of a throwback here for us, man. First one of the year.
It's been a minute
that we've done a movie that didn't come out in 2023.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we have here 500 Days of Summer.
Oh, yeah.
This movie dropped in 2009. Other films that dropped that year, we have Jennifer's Body, Coraline, Brothers,
nice,
Push, The Stepfather, The Blind Side, Friday the 13th, 2012, Knowing Gamer, and like one of the most vile movies ever made. It's just disgusting. The Human Centipede. You ever seen that?
I wish I never had seen that.
God, dude. I wish I can unsee that, man.
That was a one-time thing.
That was it.
Yeah.
It was like watching Joker.
See it once.
Yeah, it's like watching Joker. I've only seen Joker, the Todd Phillips one time.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need to see that again. Yeah, so those are the movies that came out, guys. So going back to 500 Days of Summer, directed by Mark Webb. A little thing about Mark Webb, okay? Not going to bore you guys, but he is a great early 2000s music director. He's a music video director. He directed a bunch of Yellow Card, my favorite band.
Yeah.
Other than 50 Flies, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
We should get him to do some of your
We're
guys,
working
man.
on it. We're working on it.
I'll send him a text, bro. I know him. He did a bunch of Yellow Card, Ocean Avenue, Only One, a bunch of theirs. Basically, anytime the lead singer of Yellow Card was running, Mark Webb was basically doing the directing. So,
Gotcha.
But then he got his first budget movie in 500 Days of Summer. So this is his directorial debut here. 500 Days is directed by written by Scott Neustadter and Michael H. Weber.
We had a $7.5 million budget. Box office brought in $60.7 million.
Oh, yeah.
Starting this, we have Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Tom Hansen, Zooey Deschanel as Summer Finn, Jeffrey Arend as Mackenzie, Chloe Grace Moretz as Rachel Henson. I need to make my font bigger here. I can't read that. Getting old. Matthew Gray Gubler as Paul, Clark Gregg as Vance, Key Williams as Tommy, Patricia Belcher as Millie, Rachel Boston as Allison, Mika Kelly as Autumn, Melly Flanagan as Rhonda, Yvette Nicole Brown as Vance's secretary, Olivia Bagg as Young Summer, and Richard McGonigal as narrator. McGonigal as the narrator.
Perfect.
That sounds better. The second one
awesome.
sounded all right. Yeah, that's fine.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, brother. Go ahead, give us that quick synopsis of this movie, man, so we can jump into this.
So Tom Hansen meets his soulmate in the character Summer Finn. And this is an inter-office romance that we get to see blossom and
Secret
fail.
Lovers.
We get to see this relationship blossom and fail in this super weird, backwards, forward, parallel timeline.
Yeah. It seems like almost like a Christopher Nolan movie for a second,
crazy.
man.
It's crazy.
All right, man. So let's go into the lead protagonist here, Tom Hansen. I love this kid.
Yeah.
This kid is like, Tom Hansen kind of reminds me of Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother, where he's just like
exactly Ted Mosby.
Exactly, just is an architect.
Yeah,
that's right. I put that together. I was not even thinking that. I was thinking just his personality. But yes,
yeah.
That's Ted Mosby. Yeah.
All
right, let's open the show. Let's call it a night.
That's it. Figured it all out.
He gets his heart broken a million times. So does Ted. So does Tom. Tom, Ted, damn it.
Yeah.
No, man, so JGL plays Tom Hansen. He is a dreamer.
Yeah.
He is a guy who, a lot of guys are very quiet about like that perfect life and wanting to do the wedding and be in love and having that wife and that life and the picket fence, man.
His soulmate.
Yeah. Tom is the guy who like dreams it and tells everybody about it. Like he is that guy, what he wants, and he's excited about it. Wears it on his sleeve. And he is a trained architect, but he works at this greeting card company. So and he's good at it. Like
he's very good at it.
Like he's good at it, but like I like that instead of working in tech. It's 2009, so it's a little different, right? But like working in tech, right? Being like a lawyer or like a doctor or something. Like it's such like a niche thing of like being a greeting card writer, right? Where I think we only seen it one other time, and it was in that movie with Joaquin Phoenix, where he fell in love with his AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that. That was a good gimmick for this movie.
Yeah, and it kind of helps with his whole thing about being a creator, right? Like he's a thinker. He's an architect, so he's got to have some sort of creative side, right? True. To be able to dream up the buildings and dream up, same thing with the cards. He's got to dream up these lines and make these lines up. And I love how he helps everybody. Yeah. Like he just comes in and is like, he says like 2 or 3 words and solved all the problems.
That's early lunch, guys.
Yeah.
Tom saved the day.
Yep. Yeah.
But it's I love that you see so many different shades of him. Right, we're gonna talk about his relationship with Summer or his not relationship with her, however you want to take that.
Right.
But when he's high, he's the highest, best person on the planet. When he's on his low, though, good God, he is a piece of shit to everybody. But like he's a guy just like Ted who wears his heart on his sleeve, man. And I gotta we all have a little bit of Tom in us,
right? As
far as us guys, and maybe we're not all brazen like him with how much we love and want to be married and the white picket fence and everything.
There's kind of a spectrum in there.
There is a spectrum. Yeah. He just lays it all out.
Yeah.
We see the entire spectrum with him in this movie, man. But he goes on a roller coaster ride with his relationship with Zooey Deschanel's Summer Finn. She also works for the same greeting card company, and she's the assistant to Tom's boss. What do you think about Summer Finn here, brother?
Well, I mean, she just kind of puts it all out there, right? She's upfront about what she wants and what she doesn't want.
She doesn't want anything,
but she does want some of it.
Of course.
So she doesn't want like a super serious relationship, but she does want to spend this time with Tom at the same time and do serious relationship stuff. So you got Tom that's in there like trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And thinking that, they're just friends. And then she kisses him. I mean, why are you playing with the man's heart?
But like, they're living in a city of like 50 million people. Yeah. I don't know how people are in New York, but a lot.
Well, that's something she states, right?
You know what I mean? Exactly. So why? She just wants to have fun.
Yeah.
She wants to keep it really casual. And Tom, he sees this girl, and like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Big Fish.
No.
Fantastic flick. Highly recommend.
I saw Swordfish.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Don Cheadle's in that movie.
Yeah.
With Wolverine. And Travolta. And Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Going back there. But anyway, there's this movie called Big Fish. And this guy, with the first time he saw his wife, right? Mm-hmm. He's at this circus, this Barnum and Bailey type circus, and then she walks in, and the director freezes everything, and all you see is like him looking at her, and she's moving, freezing. That was that moment when like Tom first saw Summer.
Oh yeah, he's in love with her.
He's in love with her at first sight.
100%.
Right? Like everything froze in the moment, and like she was everything to him.
Yeah.
He saw wedding bells, he saw kids, he saw the white picket fence, he saw the little dog, he saw it all, man. She just saw another guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Another friend.
That's what is great about this movie here. We'll talk about that later with how they filmed the movie and everything. But just the dichotomy of this was his everything in that one moment. She was just like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm the new assistant.
Right.
Hey, guys. Like it was just that. But like taking that with how we interact with each other as like male, female, and like relational.
Right.
This film is just it's a ugly truth real film.
That's
with how those things are, man.
Pretty fair. Yeah.
Gosh, it's tugs on my heartstrings every time I watch this damn movie. So,
well, I mean that kind of all goes hand in hand with the timeline, the way we watch the movie, right?
Yeah.
So, we find out that she said she doesn't believe in none of this, but it's more because Tom's not the one she falls in love with.
Yeah.
So he's going through this whole thing thinking they're going to end up, all this stuff he's dreaming about, all this stuff he's dreaming about. And then she's just like, nah.
Not with him. Not with him, right? Yeah. And that probably even crushes him even
Yeah.
more. It does.
Yeah. But that's what's weird to talk about the movie, because we see everything like at the beginning of the movie, and then as we're progressing through the movie, you know everything that's going on. Like, you know the ending, the outcome, most of it.
Yeah.
It's all
out there. It's just wild the way that it's filmed.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Jeffrey Arend as Mackenzie, Tom's friend and coworker at the greeting card company. I love that the greeting card company does not have a name, but by the way, that's actually more money. Because it could have been Hallmark.
So copyright. Some lawyers did some good work.
Lawyers did some good work.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it Hall Start. No, you will not. You will call it greeting card company. Damn it.
That's it.
This guy is that office buddy. That is his friend, and he's the one that's like, dude, we gotta go to karaoke.
Yeah.
I love that, because it's like, Tom is crushing on Summer in the office, but not wanting to say anything, right? Hi, bye, that's it. I don't have a chance with this girl. There's no way in hell, right?
Yeah.
And then Mackenzie gives him the open. The open is, did you got to go to karaoke? No, you're not understanding me. We got to go to karaoke. No. I understand that I got kicked out and like I almost burned the place down. I didn't, but it's an office thing. Everybody in the office is going. And Tom was still like, huh, and Mackenzie was just like, everybody in the office, right? Like
listen to what I'm saying.
Yes. Everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then Tom like perks up.
Yeah.
But then you see this guy, and he does play the good friend, but he also plays that wingman.
Yeah.
As far as, even though he was drunk,
he's asking all the right questions.
He's asking all the right questions.
All the right questions.
Because Tom is not. You always have that buddy.
Always got to ask the right questions to get the conversation started.
He's the guy that goes, hey, just let you know, my buddy over there thinks you're really cute.
Yeah.
Like, that's that guy, okay? So money. I appreciate this guy.
Speaking of that, it's funny you said that. You seen any of the videos where people are doing that? They walk up to some girl and be like, hey, my friend over there thinks you're cute. And then they run away. Then they run over to the corner and stand there and look back at him.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I'm the originator of that. Yep. I am not the originator of that. And if I would have been like, hey, my buddy over there thinks you're cute. And then I point and I walk away, and then I turn around and like do the little pose, whatever. Yeah. She's not looking. Yeah, she's not looking no more. She's actually left the bar.
Yeah.
But he's that guy, man. And I appreciate him. And he's just that guy who like hypes him up, is there for him in the good times, is there for him in the bad time, man. That really good coworker. The script that I'm writing, that's you.
All right.
You're basically Mackenzie in the script that I'm writing currently. For the protagonist, who inevitably is me. You are that guy that hypes me up. That guy that also smacks me in the damn face sometimes. Be like, yo, like, get back to reality, bro. Okay,
you gotta do, right?
You smack shit out of me. No, this is a part.
Any powder?
Smack shit out of me.
Any powder?
No powder. It's middle of the day. No powder. Use the powder at the crib.
Yeah, I got no powder.
You have none in your bag. But you have to check me sometimes, man, and that's definitely him, man. I appreciate that. Check your ass one time. I'll send you a couple pages.
All right.
We have Chloe Grace Moretz here as Rachel Hansen. So this is a young Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yes.
We reviewed one of her movies early on, Tom and Jerry, that she was in. So this is 2009, and she's still the same like personality type actor. Right? Where she is the smartest person in the room. Yeah. I love that about Chloe Grace Moretz and anything that she does. She's Tom's younger half-sister, but she's there for him at every step, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love that she, like, rode her bike there when he was crushed, talks her up. Like, she talks him up at the soccer games and everything. I appreciate that emotional support that Tom needed, right? He needed it from multiple streams.
Yeah.
In different ways. So, like, Mackenzie gave it to him one way. Rachel, assisted him in another there. And then we have his good friend from growing up is Paul, Matthew Gray Gubler as well. A smaller role.
Yeah.
He's in a long-term relationship. So he's in a different boat.
Right.
But it's still like really important for him to be there for Tom in the highs and the lows, man. I think that's where the beauty of this rides, because this is a real world relationship that Tom was in or thought he was in. I keep making that point.
Right.
And his friends, you know, he's telling his friends like how things are, what happened here, when they did this, when they did that, right? But it's his sister who goes back and say like, hey, play it back. Play it back. And that's going to be an important part, like within the deconstruction of how this movie is filmed here. So, oh man, Clark Gregg is Vance, Tom's boss. Talk to me, brother.
Love to see Clark Gregg.
Yeah.
He just got such a cool voice, man. Whenever he's talking, his characters are always so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's in here. He's not a humongous role, but he pops into those kind of to lay out Tom's specific point in his life, kind of. So when he's down, he calls him in his office and is like, "Hey, you're not doing well. Let's put you on funerals."
So good.
Yeah, let's get you to write funerals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cards while you're in this state of mind. And then he's there when Tom loses it.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm quit." That's about all. He's just there, kind of those pivotal points in the movie when Tom decides he wants to change his life.
And even when he wants to like destroy his life at the greeting card company, he's there as well, right?
Yeah.
Kills that one. But I do like Clark Gregg in this role, man. Small, like you said, small role, but very good here.
Plays a really good office person.
Plays a good boss, man.
Yeah, good boss, a good like authority figure.
Understanding of his younger staff.
Yeah.
Right? Understand that they're in the craziest city in the world and they're dealing with these emotional cards at time, but they're also dealing with the craziness and the weirdness that New York brings.
Right.
As far as relationships, just going out and being out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really good boss, man. Really liked him there. That's the main cast, man. We know we have Rachel Boston as Allison, Tom's blind date.
Yeah, she was great.
She was great because like I loved how like even after summer he went on this blind date and they're maybe 3 steps into this date. He goes, I'm not. This is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like he's still not at that point where he can emotionally connect to another human being.
And she just kind of hangs out. Like,
I appreciate that from her.
She's like, all right, well, let's get some pancakes.
Would most women do that and like want to hear this, right?
Right.
I don't. We've seen it in like shows and movies before.
Yeah.
Where the girl's like, oh, okay, I understand. Let me hear about your side problems. But like reality, you know what I mean? Would that really happen?
You can visibly see she does not want to be there. But it's also like, okay, I'm here. We might as well have some fun or at least talk.
Yeah, I got all.
Why waste the night?
I look sexy as hell right now. Okay, you think I'm just going home right now? No, I'll figure this out.
But yeah, then she sneaks out of the date at the karaoke part.
Yep,
so good.
Yeah,
no words, just slides out the seat. And he's like, "Fine, go."
Man was belting it though.
Yeah,
he was killing the game.
I mean, got some vocals on him.
The thing that I hate about JGL, who's like still one of my favorite actors of all time, the man can actually sing. That's what pisses me off. Make dance, sing, act, rap, direct, all around pimp, hustler player, man. You know. Then just really quickly here, Minka Kelly as Autumn. After summer, we get Autumn.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Let's briefly, man, talk about like just the sets. Once again, New York. I think why Mark Webb was chosen for like after this, he did the 2 TASM films, right? Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think why is just like he visually we saw New York, man,
right,
in this film. Obviously Tom being like an architectural nut, we got to see all of New York, man. Not just like where's Spider-Man. Like if you go back and watch like the Tarzan movies, and then you go back and then watch 500 Days of Summer, they're like, yep, Spider-Man was there. He was there. He was there. Yo, I get it, man. Where he was hanging, when he was dropped from. Like I get why they hired this guy to make these movies,
right?
Because he did a fantastic job in 500 Days in bringing this city to life, man. Make it feel real, kind of gothic, kind of sad, and then kind of fun, man. Even that dance number that he had after he finally, you know, what would our man say? Smashed, right? After he finally smashed, right? Even that dance number was really fun. But bright in New York, man. When you get stars like, it's 2009, when you get stars like JGL and then Zooey Deschanel, man, you're gonna get some out there music. But I definitely appreciated it though.
Right.
We didn't get really anything mainstream as far as the music choices of those two characters.
Yeah.
But even the somberness of the movie music too was not. It touched you with all the feels because you feel for this guy,
right?
But like at the same exact time, you feel pity on him as well.
Yeah,
and you feel pity on him, and like, stop me if I'm wrong, but like the signs were there the entire time.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's blinded by his love.
He's booty blind, bro. Let's just call it what it is. We ain't, this is we get the mature rating on this. This is, he's booty blind, okay? My man is booty blind.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. He's in love and doesn't see none of the flags.
Ah, man, I feel bad for him, man.
Well, I mean, as you're watching the movie and the way the timeline works, you see when he's happy, but you also see that kind of counterpoint later in the relationship where they're doing the same stuff again, but it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
So he's just in love, and he's just not like, he doesn't want to let her go.
So my question is this, and I've been thinking about this, and I haven't seen this movie since it came out, like 2009, and then I watched it yesterday for the pod.
Okay.
You do bring up a good point, how it's non-linear, where we see him broken up and them starting off, and then this, and go back to here, and it goes back and forth, right?
Oh, yeah.
But like, I think the best scene of them together, you can say it's probably like when he first hooks up with her, and that's probably like the most they've been together. To me, that's not it.
Right.
It's that IKEA scene, man. I would like, that is the most romantic scene like I've seen in a movie, man.
Yeah,
probably till this day.
Yeah, they're just having fun, man. Just in there enjoying each other's company to the fullest.
So like, what I mean by that, and you're right, that's what I agree, when you see it the first time.
Mm.
But then when you kind of see him flash back after he talks to his sister, he was definitely more into it than her.
Gotcha.
Right? Give it a second watch.
Okay.
She's going through the motions, and she's there, and really just trying to appease him, but like the signs are there where she does not have. There's no future.
Gotcha.
That's what's sad, man.
Yeah.
We've all been there, bro. I've been booty blind before. A couple times in my life. Like 15.
Yeah, it happens. Like 15 times.
Like 15 times. You know? Oh, man.
Yeah. All right.
All right, brother. Let's talk about the themes of this movie, man. Basically, don't get booty blind. Don't open your heart up. Don't find love.
I was about to say, there's a way for that not to happen, and apparently it's just to do nothing.
Yeah. You just need to go to work and come home.
Yeah.
All right. Play some COD or something. You know what? Don't even play COD. Play a single player game. Don't get emotionally attached to anybody. Okay. Like, do you have a Super NES? Do you have Super Mario? Play Super Mario. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So I love this movie, man. This was and we'll talk about it in our like recap and everything. Yeah. But I watched this in 2009, man, and this movie told me a lot. It taught me a lot from previous relationships. It taught me a lot for future relationships as well, about how one needs to go into them, right? Being honest with yourself, being honest with your other person as well, knowing that there are, as his sister said, there's many fishes in the sea.
Right.
This person that you're with might not be the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And that's something that he couldn't get over.
Right.
You know, at the end of the movie, she's engaged.
Right.
And actually, no, she's actually married.
Yes.
So it's a hard pill for him to swallow. And that's just what it is, man. Like, just knowing and being honest with yourself and seeing the full picture before you are head over. Just protect yourself, man. And you know what? That's a difficult thing to do when you're in love with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And or booty blind.
Yes. I don't know if we put that as a title or not, but it'd be a good one.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
That's your job.
You are right. That is my job.
All right, brother. So that is our conversation about 500 Days of Summer.
Yes, sir.
JV, first watch?
First watch.
Yeah. Nice. I love doing this. Oh, I love doing this, man. And you know what I love about this? One, it's your first watch. Two, this is not a typical Javier Villalobos film that you would watch.
It is not.
Talk to me, brother. Give me your thoughts and ratings.
Well, I love these two actors, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel.
Fantastic.
I always put on a great performance. They're in some of the best movies we've seen.
Mm-hmm. Angels in the Outfield.
Accurate.
Very accurate.
I haven't seen that one in a long time. This movie isn't really my bag, but I did enjoy the watch, and the way the movie was put together was interesting, right? Like I said, we got to see the outcome right up front, but we also got to see the beginning of it. So then you're curious about what's going on in between.
Yeah.
We get to fill in all these gaps and kind of, it can get a little confusing if you don't really watch it.
It's only 90 minutes. You got to pay attention there.
Put
your damn phone down.
But yeah, both of these actors did a great job. Their supporting cast was equally as funny. And I enjoyed the watch. It's going to get 3 buckets of popcorn for me this week. Definitely worth another watch.
Good deal.
Sir, how about you?
Good deal, man. So it's weird, okay? So I do like, I like all genres of film.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic film. I love it. Like you said, the actors are ridiculously great.
Yeah.
The plot devices as far as moving forward and back and then kind of getting into the middle,
right,
and then jumping to the end of it and telling that is a very Christopher Nolan-esque type way of filmmaking, and I love that, right? And it almost goes like, okay, we know relationships start.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back up. We already know relationships end.
Yeah.
And relationships start, right? But it's like those moments in between.
Right. You don't typically get those movies.
Exactly. You don't.
All the details. Right?
Exactly. You don't get those details, man. We get like movies that have like a beginning love, and then we kind of go off into the sunset, like The Graduate, right? And then we have movies like, was at the time my favorite romantic comedy drama film, The Breakup, that tailors the end of it, right?
Yeah,
we don't really get what happens in between, right? She's going through a lot right now. Yeah. I can't.
Yeah. It's a good line.
But she's going through a lot right now.
It's a good line.
So fantastic. All right. Maybe we want 12 lemons. Maybe get 12 lemons. But in 2006, that was my favorite rom-com dramedy film.
I got you. Yeah.
But that shows the tail end, right?
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about 500 Days of Summer, because we get that entire story, but the we know how it starts, we know how it ends, like we've seen 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But the meat and potatoes, man, that's what's very important. And Tom's understanding and re-understanding of like, yeah, I overlooked some things about this girl. That was signs all the way around, man. I love it that this movie was real. I love that this movie was really in your face about how he felt.
Yeah.
That she will be, and how the other party is sometimes really into it and then really not into it and stoic. And then even when she comes over to his house at like 3 a.m, his apartment at 3 a.m, right? Mm-hmm. Like, we're like, all right, that's his girl now.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, I'm just lonely. It's a very real, it's a really real, raw movie, man, and it just like hurts on my like heartstrings, man. If I could, I would give 500 Days of Summer 500 buckets of popcorn, bro. Okay, I love this movie, man. It's helped me grow as a young man,
right?
Into a full-fledged boy.
Real boy.
I'm a real boy. Yeah, man. This one gets 500 buckets of popcorn. 5 buckets of popcorn. I'm reading 500 and saying
500. That's fine.
Yeah, perfect movie here for me, man. I love this. Rewatchable, funny, sad, loving, and just like the comeuppance at the end for him.
Yeah,
how he's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna ask this girl out. I'm gonna do it.
Why not?
I'm gonna ask this girl out and see what happens. She rejects him, and then she comes back and goes, let's do it.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, man. Look at that face.
Sexy ass dude, man.
I don't know how she said no the first time.
But like, how awesome is it that her name is Autumn?
Yeah, that was great.
That was just perfect. Yeah, man. Highly recommend $5 popcorn. All right, James, thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through 500 Days of Summer. Next week, we'll be discussing Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That'll be showing in a theater near you.
Like always, I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Like always, keep watching.